I still remember the night the forest took my brother. Or maybe it wasn't the forest at all. We were kids back then. I was 13, he was 9. Our parents had moved us to a small town in Oregon, a house surrounded by pines so tall they swallowed the stars. The kind of place where the world feels quiet, too quiet. That night, the power went out. No wind, no rain, just silence, heavy and endless. We played with flashlights, pretending we were camping. He kept saying he heard something outside, tapping against his window. I told him it was the branches. Then I heard it too. Tap, tap, tap. Slow, rhythmic, like someone knocking politely, waiting to be let in. I turned off my flashlight. The sound stopped, but in the dark I could still feel it. That weight, that pressure, like the air was thickening. He whispered, "He's here." And I didn't know why, but I believed him. I looked out the window. Between the trees, pale light, almost silver. Not a flashlight, not the moon, just there, like the air was glowing. And then I saw it. Tall, too tall. Thin arms, no face. Like a shadow wearing skin. I blinked and it was gone. But the feeling stayed. My brother was shaking. He said my name. He whispered. We slept together on the floor that night, both pretending we weren't terrified. By morning, the power was back. The forest looked normal, but from that day on, he wasn't. He started drawing, not cartoons anymore. Tall figures with no faces, standing in trees, watching. He said it helped him remember, but sometimes I'd catch him staring at nothing, smiling faintly. 2 weeks later, he disappeared. Mom thought he'd run off to a friend's. The police thought he got lost in the woods, but I knew, because that night, before he vanished, I found a drawing on my pillow. It was of me, standing beside that same faceless thing. Years passed. They never found him. We moved away, my parents divorced. We stopped saying his name, as if forgetting him would make the pain hurt less. But you don't forget something like that. You bury it, until it starts digging itself back out. It began last year, small things. I'd wake up with mud on my feet, dreams of whispering forests, and always that same tapping at my window. At first, I thought it was stress. Then one morning, I found a piece of paper stuck to the glass. Old, wet, edges torn. A drawing. My brother, standing under the trees, smiling. In the corner, in shaky handwriting, it said, "He's waiting for you." I didn't sleep that night. I started researching. Stories, old forums, grainy videos. Same figure, same forest, same disappearances. People called him the Slenderman. Some said he was a spirit. Others said that he wasn't real, a meme that somehow became alive through fear. But I knew better, because I'd seen him, and he'd taken my brother. Last month, I went back to the house, to the forest. It hadn't changed. Same trees, same silence. But the deeper I walked, the colder the air became. Not like weather, like memory. I found our old tree house, half collapsed, swallowed by moss. Inside there were drawings, dozens of them, stapled to the walls. My brother's handwriting. Some were new. And in every single one, the tall figure stood behind me. I don't remember leaving the woods, just waking up in my car hours later, headlights off, hands covered in dirt. When I got home, my phone had a new voicemail. Unknown number, no words, just breathing. Then a whisper, "It's your turn." That night, I dreamt of the forest again. My brother was standing among the trees, smiling that same empty smile. I tried to run to him, but every step I took pulled me further away. Behind him, in the fog, something moved. Tall, silent, stretching. I woke up screaming, heart slamming against my ribs, the echo of that tap, 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 already at my window. Yesterday, I decided to record this, just in case. Because if he takes me too, I want someone to know. I set up my camera, pressed record, and started talking. But halfway through, I noticed something. Behind me, in the reflection of the window, a shape, tall, still, watching. I turned, but there was nothing there, just the forest. Then my phone buzzed, a message from my brother's old number. No text, just a photo. It was me, asleep, in bed, taken from outside the window. I don't know how much longer I have. The lights keep flickering, the tapping never stops. Sometimes I see him, my brother, standing just at the tree line, whispering for me to come outside. And maybe I will. Maybe that's how it ends. Two brothers, together again, forever lost in the woods. If anyone finds this recording, tell my parents I tried. Tell them he's not alone anymore, because I can see him now, right outside the glass, smiling. And behind him, he's waiting.